Welcome to the Parsha Perspective. Each week, we will delve deep in a weekly Torah portion to find a practical and insightful way to enhance your daily life. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Shalom Yamini. Each week, we will look into the weekly Torah portion to find inspiration that will complement your daily life and intensify your connection to God. This month of the Parsha Perspective is being sponsored by Anonymous. May Hashem bless the entire Jewish nation with health, happiness, and success. This week of the Parsha Perspective is also being sponsored by Anonymous in honor of the month of Adar and the holiday of Purim. May Hashem continue to give success to his family and the entire Jewish people. If you or someone you know would like to sponsor a month of the Parsha Perspective, please email us at theparshaperspective@gmail.com or contact us at our Facebook page, The Parsha Perspective. This week's Torah portion is Parshas Pekudei. In this week's Parsha, Moshe Rabbeinu accounts all the gold, silver, and copper that the Jewish people had donated towards the building of the Mishkan. The two foremen in charge of its construction, Bitzalel and Eliav, began to craft the priestly garments and the vessels for the Mishkan. When all of the components of the Mishkan were completed, they were brought before Moshe Rabbeinu. And soon thereafter, he erected them and instituted Aaron and his 4 sons as priests to serve God. Following this, the cloud of glory appeared over the Mishkan, signifying Hashem's presence. A question comes to mind. Why does the Torah, which is usually very concise and exact with its wording, repeat itself several times regarding the process of the construction of the Mishkan and its vessels? Furthermore, over 250 psukim were used to describe the process of the construction of the Mishkan. Meanwhile, only 34 verses were used to describe the creation of the entire universe. The Medrash Tanchuma on Parshas Nasai explains, Bisha shebara HaKadosh Baruch Hu es ha'olam nes'ave shehi Eloi dira betachtonim k'may sheyesh be'elyonim. That when God created this universe, he desired to have a house on this earth just as he has one on high. The primary purpose of the Jewish people is to create a dwelling place for Hashem in this world, whether it be a physical temple in Yerushalayim or a local synagogue. That is the practical application of God's desire. The Torah is not man's book of God, but rather God's book of mankind. It is not difficult for an infinite creator to create a home for humanity. However, it is difficult for us, with our limited comprehension, to build an abode for Hashem. And yet this is the purpose, not only of the Mishkan, but of the Torah as a whole. The reason why the Torah spends a minuscule amount of psukim on the creation of our vast and complex universe in comparison to the construction of the Mishkan is to teach us that the focus of the Jewish people should not be on God's plans, but instead on finishing our assignment of creating a dwelling place for God in this world. By learning the Torah passionately and keeping its mitzvahs diligently and helping others do the same, we accomplish and achieve our purpose to build a physical and everlasting home for Hashem. In our daily life, it is imperative that we understand that to live a fulfilling and meaningful life, we must stay focused on our true mission and purpose of serving God. We must not be worried and troubled by circumstances that are not in our charge or control, because it would only help to hinder any advancement towards our goal. There is an amazing quote by the Lubavitcher Rebbe. If you wait until you find the meaning of life, will there be enough life left to live meaningfully? Have a great weekend and a fantastic Shabbos. Thank you for tuning in to the Parsha Perspective. Check out our website, theparshaperspective.com. Send thoughts and comments to theparshaperspective@gmail.com. Till next time, thanks for listening.